Assalamualaikum viewers, my name is Faiz Sajid. I am from Islamabad student at Riyansu Islamabad Campus. तो जैसा कि आप जानते हैं हम रोज़ाना आते हुए नए टॉपिक पे माया करते हैं आज भी नए टॉपिक पे आए हैं तो हेलो माया
Quite put it into words. What's the vibe? Are we talking everything?
okay my first question is what is art
Wait, hold on. Are we talking about art as in galleries and painting, or are you telling me you're about to get absolutely jacked at the gym?
okay my next question is where is art called or home
I'm a little lost on that one. Are you asking where art comes from, or maybe if it's something that's found more in a home than a gallery? Help me out.
okay my next question is how old is art
Is a massive question. Think about the first time a human decided to leave a mark on a wall or carve something into stone. We're looking back tens of thousands of years.
okay my
Some
next
of the oldest cave paintings are around 40,000 years old, but some. I'm ready. Lay it on me.
Okay, my next question is where is art rocket?
I'm a little confused by that one. Are you asking about rockets launching from Earth or maybe a specific place called Earth Rocket? Give me a bit more to go on.
Okay, my next question is art a planet?
If you're talking about Earth, then yes, absolutely. It's the third planet from the sun and the only one we know of that has people, dogs, and art. Is that what you're thinking of?
Okay, my next question is how many planets are in our solar system?
I think you mean the solar system. There are 8 official planets orbiting the sun. Pluto used to be on the list, but it got bumped down to dwarf planet status a while back. Does that clear it up?
Okay, my next question is what planet is Earth from the sun?
Earth is the third planet from the sun. Venus is second and Mercury is first. We're right in that Goldilocks zone where it's not too hot and not too cold for life to actually happen.
Okay, my next question is what shape is Earth?
Earth is an oblate spheroid. Basically, it's a sphere that's slightly squashed at the top and bottom and bulges a bit at the equator. It's not a perfect ball, but it's pretty close. Does that make sense?
Okay, my next question is does Earth move?
It absolutely does. It's actually doing a few things at once. It's spinning on its own axis, which gives us day and night, and it's also racing around the sun in a giant orbit. We don't feel it because we're moving right along with it, but we're basically on a cosmic carousel. Does that sound wild to you?
Okay, my next question is what does Earth move around?
I'm a little stuck on this one. Are you asking what things move around in space or maybe how a mobile phone works? I'm not quite following. Can you explain it a different way?
Okay, my next question is how long does the Earth take to go around the sun?
It takes about 365 and a quarter days. That little extra bit is why we have a leap year every 4 years, just to keep our calendar from drifting away from the seasons. Pretty clever workaround, right?
Okay, my next question is how long does Earth take to spin once?
One full rotation takes 24 hours. That's how we get our standard day. It's kind of crazy to think we're spinning that fast and just going about our business like everything is standing still. We've got a real curiosity about the cosmos today. What else is on your mind? I'm ready for the next one.
Okay, my next question is how does the have day and night?
It all comes down to that spinning we were just talking about. Since the Earth is a sphere, the sun can only light up one half of it at a time. The side facing the sun gets the daylight, while the other half is tucked away in the dark. As we spin, we slowly rotate from the dark side into the light and back again. It's basically like being on a giant rotating stage with one big spotlight on it. Does that image help it click?
Okay, my next question is where do we have the sorry where do we have sunshine?
I think you're asking where smartphones were invented, right? The modern smartphone as we know it really took off in the US, though different companies in a few different countries were tinkering with the technology for years. Are you wondering about who made the very first one?
Okay, my next question is what is the
I'm the
art?
one answering the questions today. You're on a roll.
My next question is what is the Earth's surface made of?
Um, I'm a little lost on this one. Are you asking about what a specific piece of art is made of, or maybe what a face in a sculpture or painting is made from? Give me a bit more detail so I can get it right.
Okay, my next question is how much of Earth is covered by water?
I think you mean Earth. I'm still here. To answer your question, about 71% of Earth's surface is covered by water. It's basically a giant blue marble. Does that surprise you?
Okay, my next question is how much of Earth is covered by water?
I'm pretty sure you mean Earth again. Like I mentioned, it's about 71%. If you actually meant art, like how many paintings are underwater, that would be a very different and much more mysterious question. Which one is it?
Okay, my next question is what are the five oceans?
I'm a little confused. Five or six of what exactly? Are we still talking about the planets or have we jumped to something totally new?
Okay, my next question is what
Wait,
are
what?
the seven continents?
7 containers? I'm totally blanking on that one. Are you talking about something in science? Maybe like the 7 continents? Or is this something specific from a book or a game? Help me out here. I'm still waiting for the clue. Were you thinking of the continents? Because there are 7 of those and they're definitely bigger than containers.
Service continues.
I'm guessing you mean the 7 continents. Those would be Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica.
Okay, my next question is what continues is the life.
I'm not. I'm a little confused. What do you mean by no responsible? Are we still talking about the continents or did we pivot to something else?
Okay, my next question is what continent do you live on?
still there? I feel like we might have hit a bit of a communication glitch. Do you want to try that question again, or should we just jump to something completely different?
Okay, my next question is what is that fast?
Love the energy. What's been the highlight of your day so far?
Okay, my next question is what caused the altitudes?
Not much on my end, just hanging out and chatting with you. I'm still curious though. What's the best thing that's happened to you today?
Okay, my next question is where is the air in 14?
That's a big question. Basically everywhere. You've got the obvious stuff like breathing for it. It's also huge for things like pollination for plants or even just keeping the planet's class or just wondering.
Okay, my next question is where is water importing?
I think you might mean important again, right? If so, water's pretty much the MVP of existence. You can't have plants, animals, or any kind of biological life without it. Beyond that, it's essential for everything from regulating the Earth's climate to powering cities through hydroelectric dams. Does that answer what you were looking for?
Okay, my next question is can people live
I'm ready.
without water?
I mean, we love a hot shower, but definitely not as a permanent replacement for cold water. If you're talking about drinking it, sure, people do that. But if the only water available is boiling or scorching hot, it's a huge problem. You can't hydrate if you're burning your throat, and you certainly can't bathe in it without getting some serious burns. I'm guessing you're thinking about extreme environments.
Okay, my next question is what is Earth space?
Outer space is basically everything beyond the thick blanket of gases that makes up our atmosphere. It's a massive, mostly empty vacuum filled with stars, planets, galaxies, and a whole lot of mystery. Go for it.
Okay, my next question is where is Earth space?
It's essentially everywhere that isn't a planet or a moon. Think of it as the great void that surrounds us. Once you leave Earth's atmosphere and hit the Kármán line, which is the imaginary boundary about Earthhood, do you think you'd ever want to actually visit it?
Okay, my next question is there life on other planets?
That is the $1 million question. Mathematically, with billions of galaxies and trillions of stars, it seems almost impossible that we're the only ones. But so far, we haven't found a single definitive hello from anyone else. It's kind of wild that we're so sure it should be there, yet we're still staring at a silent universe. Do you think we'll find something in our lifetime?
Okay, my next question is what where are plants importing?
I'm a little lost on that one. Are you asking what we're transporting or maybe something about what's important for us as humans?
Okay, my next question is what is matter?
Matter is basically anything that has mass and takes up space. Everything you can touch, see, or feel, like the phone in your hand, the air you're breathing, or even a tiny grain of sand, is made of matter. It's the physical stuff that makes up the entire universe. Does that make sense, or do you want a more detailed version?
Okay, my next question is
I actually don't make any air. Since I don't have a physical body or lungs, I'm more about data and conversation than oxygen. I'm just a voice in your ear, not a biological machine.
okay, my next question is where should we contaminator?
That should be. And are you asking where a film designer usually works, or maybe where someone should go to study and become one?
Okay, my next question is what is pollination?
I'm not familiar with that term. Is it something from a specific book or maybe a scientific term you come across? I'm curious now.
Okay, my next question is what solves pollution?
I think you might be asking, what is pollution, right?
Okay, my next question is how can we reduce pollution?
Pollution basically happens when we put stuff into the environment that doesn't belong there, and it's usually in amounts that start causing harm. Most of it comes from human activity, things like cars and factories pumping smoke into the air, or plastic and chemicals leaking into the water. Even things we think are away when we throw them in the trash usually just end up as pollution somewhere else. Are you looking at this for a school project?
Okay, my next question is what is climate?
Climate is basically the long term average of weather patterns in a specific area. Well, weather is what's happening right now. Like if it's raining today, climate is the bigger picture over decades. It's the difference between saying it's a snowy day and this region has cold winters. Does that distinction make sense?
Okay, my next question is what is water?
At its simplest, water is a clear, tasteless, odorless liquid that's absolutely for the future, absolutely. Water is going to be one of the most precious resources we have. Between climate change and growing populations, how we manage and protect it will basically define what the next few centuries look like for humans.
Okay, my next question is what is climate change?
Climate change is basically a long term shift in the Earth's average temperatures and weather patterns. While the planet has naturally warmed and cooled over millions of years, what we're talking about now is happening way faster because of human activity, mostly from burning things like coal, oil, and gas, which traps heat in the atmosphere. It's like the Earth is wearing a blanket that's getting too thick, and now we're seeing more extreme storms, melting ice caps, and weird weather shifts. Does that help clarify things?
Okay, my next question is where is the earth getting was made?
I'm a little confused by that one. Are you asking how art direction is developed for a movie or a project, or maybe where the actual art directors usually work from?
ओके गाइस यार कि आज की हमारी माया हमने किसी नई माया के साथ अपना के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़ पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद